Hi, good day. Michał Malczewski, Primeforce. I wanted to talk to you about something which is really important in terms of document management systems, and that is document retrieval. Because document management, enterprise content management, is not only about storing information or storing documents, it's rather about using the information that you have in the documents that you have in the repository. When ECM started, the only thing that you could use to find your documents was basically the metadata that you gave your documents. So you could use, in terms of invoices, you could use the invoice number, perhaps the seller, document title, and so on. Then people started using Google, and everybody wanted to have a Google-like search in their system. So companies started implementing full-text searches, and not only could you search by the properties that your documents have, but also by the content, and you could have a mixture of that, and you could build really powerful searches out of these queries. But now somebody told me that people don't want to have this kind of silly, as they call that, Google-like search. They want to have something more. And what was meant by that? Well, it seems that today we all generate content. Not only search for the content, but we also generate content with ChatGPTs and stuff like that. Now, what I mean by generation is obviously not asking ChatGPT to generate your LinkedIn articles. It's not about that. It's about asking your Nuxeo questions and expecting that Nuxeo will use the information from your documents, not just the documents, but the information that the documents contain, and generate answers to your questions. So you could now ask Nuxeo to summarize the invoices from a specific customer. You could ask Nuxeo questions about your travel policy, because you know that Nuxeo has your policy documents stored somewhere in the repository. You could do any kind of interaction using natural language. Let's give it a try now. All right, we are now going to chat with Nuxeo about the invoices that it's going to store. And we are going to do so with this nice AI chat feature that we have added to Nuxeo. How much fuel did we buy this year? This conversation is not going to be very entertaining because we don't have any invoices yet. This is an empty repository, so he tells us, well, I don't know. But once we upload some sample invoice, you see this is an invoice from Prime Petrol. This is a diesel, not very popular, I guess. We bought 32 liters of diesel and we paid 240 for that. Let us repeat the question. How much fuel did we buy this year? The invoice provided only details a single transaction for 32 liters for diesel, but does not provide information about full years. Okay, that starts to make sense. Let us now upload some additional ones. So altogether we will have 4 invoices. Okay, and now, once again, how much fuel did we buy this year? According to the invoices provided, we have totally bought 223 liters of fuel, which 69 liters was the unleaded 25, and I guess there was some kind of diesel, 32 liters of diesel. Right, now, very interestingly, every time an answer is generated, the system will provide you references to the documents that it's used to generate it. Right, so you can verify and double check that it is not hallucinating. Now, that has been invoice processing. Now let us do something more interesting, and it's going to be related to the policies that we have. I will now go ahead and upload 2 policies which are valid in my company. One is going to be a travel policy, and the other one is a code of conduct. All right, so let us now ask the following. If I travel to Germany, can I fly business class? You can only travel business class to Germany if the flight exceeds 6 hours. Why is that so? Let's see. Let's open the travel policy. Air travel. Air travel should be booked in economy class. Business class may only be used for flights exceeding 6 hours. So this is exactly what my policy says. Okay, let us now ask if am I allowed to receive bribes if I didn't know? No, we have a strict zero tolerance policy towards bribing. So not only I'm a good person and I will never do such a thing, but also my company policy prohibits me from doing so. So just in case there are any questions you'd like to ask your Nuxeo, you can speak to us first, and we are going to teach your Nuxeo repository speak to you. Looking forward to hearing from you.